fellow Toastmasters and the most welcome guests. Welcome to the advanced #Ardent Speakers meeting. My name is Sean. I am honored to serve as your surgeon at arm for today's meeting. Before we start, let me kindly remind everyone of 3 simple ground rules we should follow. First, please keep your microphone mute until it is your turn to speak. Second, we encourage you to turn on your camera for wonderful audience interaction if it is convenient for you. Third, the meeting will be recorded. If you prefer not to be recorded, you are welcome to turn off your camera, but please stay with us to learn and enjoy as much as you can. Now, let's put our hands together to welcome our 18th President, Patricia, to the virtual stage.
Thank you so much, SAA Sean, all the way from Taipei, Taiwan, for welcoming all of us and giving us a little bit of our house rule. But having said that, we are super delighted to have all of us. There are 12 of us today, so it's going to be a very cozy meeting. I would like to welcome you to Advanced #Ardent Speakers Club, the Advanced Club in District 51. A slight introduction. In fact, we are chartered by a group of passionate Toastmasters, international Toastmasters. And we have members not just from Malaysia, but Thailand, that's where Ferzi is. We also have our Canada friend, Patsy. And of course, from Taiwan, we have Shan. Some of our folks here are from the northern part of Malaysia, that's Penang. And the central part is Ipoh, and of course, yours truly in Kuala Lumpur. Apart from that, of course, Let's Grow Together, we also have Suisin from Myanmar, but now residing in Bangkok together with Ferzi. All right. Okay, having said that, we are very international, and that's why we are able to have all of the so-called talents of the world to strive in the area of club growth. And yours truly is very proud to share with all of us. Smedley Chapter 1 Advance is one of the clubs that we also learn a lot from. And on top of that, our Advanced #Ardent Speakers Club in District 51, just like Smedley Chapter 1 Advance, is also Smedley Distinguished Club. So this is a very huge honor. We managed to achieve this because all the members collectively are always on track to make sure they do their best for their personal growth. So this is our club identity, and we are always very happy to welcome new friends as well. And because of this, we have a friend from Hong Kong today, Alex. Alex, would you just like to unmute yourself and just say 1 or 2 words?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. This is Alex from Hong Kong. I used to be in Toastmaster for 5 years. I was the president for the Hong Kong Toastmaster Club. So it was an honor to be here, to meet everyone here after I was disconnected with some Toastmaster and now going to Asian Club. So I'm very happy to meet you and learn from everyone here. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. And of course, we also have our Area Director P1, Shakira, to be here with us. Shakira, if you'd like to say a few words to introduce yourself.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I'm Shakira from Pattaya Toastmaster. It's great to be here again. Thank you. Yes. Over to you, Patricia.
Yeah, so Shakira is my sister, whom I have known for many years. And we also have Christina. Christina, if you are able to just unmute yourself, say a few words, that would be great. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's move to Clang Mandarin. Sean, are you able to just unmute yourself and say a few words?
Yeah, hello. Did you see me? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I met you in the Chuangshiji, right?
Yes. Very good. Excellent. Thank you. So we want to welcome Yes, all our guests to participate later on in our topic session. And also allow me to introduce our Area P4 Director, Wendy, who is here with us. So she is officially our club member as well. Okay, with this, give yourself a big round of applause. And everybody, if you can, just give me a big smile because I would like to capture this very memorable moment. And of course, we will be having more photo later on. So whatever you feel like showing off, expressing, posting, please go ahead. On my count, 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more time. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. With this, I'm sure all of you are excited. Who is going to bring us on a voyage of self-growth with a fantastic theme? I won't steal the thunder, and it's my privilege to introduce our Toastmaster of the day. She is certainly a high achiever. She has completed few paths now after joining Toastmasters for less than 3 years, right? 2 years, something like that. And she has always inspired me because she is the one who has this magical power of paying attention to very small detail. She has been my great sister as well. With this, let's welcome all the way from Penang up north, Janette Ooi to be our Toastmaster of the day. Over to you, Janette. Woo-hoo.
Thank you, Club Growth Director and distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap, for your warm and great opening, and also giving such a warm welcome to all our members and guests from near and from far. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. I'm Janette, yours truly, Toastmaster of the day for this meeting, and I will be guiding you through today's meeting. In today's session, you will be experiencing full ardent spirit, a prepared speech crafted with heart, evaluations that encourage and elevate, table topics that challenge your mind to think on your feet, and of course, the wonderful teamwork and also photo session. Let me start by saying something about the meeting theme. I chose this theme, Power of Rising Again, because it reminds us that every setback carries the seed of growth in life and in Toastmasters' journey. Challenges may shake our confidence. They also shape our strength. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, every fall gives us another chance to grow wiser and stronger. From this theme, I would like to share 3 lessons. First, resilience helps us move forward despite difficulties. Secondly, failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone for improvement. And thirdly, courage grows each time we dare to try again. That is why we have to rise again. Every comeback story begins with one power decision, to rise again. And last but not least, let us embrace every challenge, rise stronger together, and discover the incredible power within us to begin again. So that's about the meeting theme. And now let's go into serious matter. For the role players, we have, ladies and gentlemen, a hero here who keeps our meeting running with precision and power. Time management is a confidence booster. And today, we have someone who will guide us with signals and sharp timing. Our amazing timer. Let's welcome Franco. Franco, can you please share with us your role and how you will help keep this meeting smooth, sharp, and on track? Over to you, Franco.
All right, thank you, our Toastmaster of the day, Janet. So today I'll be your Mr. Lorax. Okay, so my job is to time all the time. I will time all the speakers, how much time they use for delivering a speech or delivering a sharing. All right. So for my job and duty is make sure that the meeting can be run very smoothly, and try my best to make the meeting end on time. All right. So to fellow Malaysian, happy holiday, and to fellow Toastmaster and guests, please enjoy the meeting as well. Well, I will present the timing signal by using the background since it's an online meeting. So I will present green, yellow, and red for the timing signal for you. So later for all the speakers, please pin my screen by yourself. All right. So back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, Franco. Next, we will have someone special who will share the words. Words are actually magical. And today we have a word wizard in our midst. She's the one who will help us speak with clarity, style, and confidence. Our wonderful grammarian and our counter, Vicky Leong. Vicky, can you please introduce your role and tell us what you will be looking for as we unleash our voices today? Over to you, Vicky.
Hi everyone, I'm Vicky and I'm the grammarian and the R counter for the day. As a grammarian, I'm the English teacher for the day, and the word of the day is tenacious. It means holding tightly onto something or keeping an opinion in a determined way, especially where she is tenacious because she is determined to go for the next year's vote. And a job as an accountant is to check the filler words of each of the speakers to ensure the smoothness of the speech. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Vicky, for your wonderful sharing of your two roles, 2 in 1, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And we are privileged to have you as our grammarian. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our prepared speech segment. In Toastmaster, we have PIE, the prepared speech segment, as well as the impromptu later on table topics and evaluation. So let us begin with the prepared speech segment, the heart of every Toastmasters meeting. This is the moment where a story comes alive, where confidence takes center stage, and where we get to learn from the voice and a heart of one of our very own. Today, we are privileged to hear a Pathway Project speech from distinguished Toastmaster Patricia, who will be delivering her speech from the Path Motivational Strategies for her speech with purpose as a project. Power of Rising Again. The purpose of this project is to share the purpose of her speech and also to embrace the inspiration and to enlighten us. Let's listen to her. Her speech will be timed 5 to 7 minutes. And for the timer, please take note, 5 minutes will be green, 6 minutes yellow, and 7 minutes red, and with a 30-second for the wrap up. Please join me in giving a big, loud, enthusiastic welcome to distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap. The power of rising again. Patricia Yap, Patricia Yap, the power of rising again. The stage is yours.
Simon Sinek once said, leadership is not about being in charge. Leadership is about taking care of those in your charge. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to my fellow friends. As a matter of fact, I believe you came in today not to listen to my speech, but rather to get some inspiration and perhaps some reasons why we should always rise again when we encounter setback or failure. Let me share with you a very short story that just happened to me on May the 9th. On May the 9th, I entered an election for Toastmasters community, and the position that I was in is called Program Quality Director. Truth be told, I thought I prepared really well and I did a great campaign speech, but in actual fact, the results spoke otherwise. And because of that, I was crushed at the very beginning when I saw the result that I just lost by 18 votes. I was upset, not because of me only, but because of my campaign manager, my PR manager, and all my fellow friends, including some of you who worked so hard along the way to motivate me, to help me understand, to see how I can serve the district better. At the end of the day, even though I was frustrated, but I know the spirit of Toastmasters always wants us to come back, to rise again. And I was reminded of Dr. Rafsi Smith. Before he established successfully Toastmasters International, do you know how many years he was struggling? He was trying so hard to set up the organization. Just a rough guess. What is the number, Patsy? How many years Dr. Rafsi
Well,
Smith needs to strive?
I think about 3-4 years.
You know what? Add another 15 years. Dr. Rafsi Smedley strived for 19 years. When I had that in me, that was my aha moment. That's when I had the power of rising again came immediately to me, because what I have so-called suffered, nothing in comparison with our founder, Dr. Rafsi Smedley. And he did this not for himself, for all of us, the future Toastmasters, none of us were born in 1924, right? And that was my pivotal moment that I see leadership in a different perspective. I decided I'm going to spend time to reflect upon myself, and not that I was not good enough, but what more can I do to myself so I equip myself again to become a better people leader. Through the entire experience, I came up with 3 very powerful leadership lessons that I'd like to share with all of us. I bet all of us, none of us, are new to set back in life. In fact, maybe some of you, just like I did, I had a public failure that was right in front of the entire district. But how can I do something different? Lesson number 1. Accept the results with grace, dignity, and professionalism. And that's what I did, even though my heart wasn't quite there yet. But that ability to accept gave me a shift, knowing that, hey, there is always tomorrow. There's always another chance. Because just like the sun, it will always rise again. When I was in that mindset, I was less critical about myself. In fact, I was being grateful that I even have this chance to share today's story. If not because of my setback, this will not happen. Lesson number 2. And this is a hard truth. Failure, something that we shy upon, we want to run away, is always a part of success. I'm so grateful I have Ferzi as my evaluator. He'll be evaluating my content and delivery. But apart from that, he owns the right to evaluate my story, because I know he's been on that path too. This deep understanding of failure is just a part of success made my heart so much composed, so much calmer, and gave me so much fuel to move forward. Think about the famous people in our lifetime. Thomas Edison, how many times of failure he needs to encounter? Musicians like Mozart, how many times of failure they all need to encounter before finally they made it there? How about you? Think about your failure. That is just part of your future success if you haven't tasted it yet. The third lesson I want to share with you, so important to me, and I hope by the end of the day, you can see everything in life happen for a reason. And the reason is to serve me better, serve you better, serve our community better. If there is the third lesson I want to share with you, feel proud, feel like you meant to share your story. A lot of times we only share stories of success, but that bravery, the courage to share what is really inside that success story, that gave us reason, that gave us hope to continue as a great human being. With this, I hope all of us have your own takeaway. And if you ever encounter setback in your life, hold on to it, learn from it, remember the power of rising again. Thank you so much. Back to you, Janet. Thank you.
Thank you, Patricia, for your inspiring and wonderful speech. I'm sure everyone has your own insight after listening to Patricia's speech. And now I would like to have this moment of honoring Patricia for sharing her courage in her setback. We have our evaluator who play a crucial role in helping our speakers grow. They observe, provide constructive feedback, and highlight strengths to ensure every speaker leaves better than they came. So now, let's welcome distinguished Toastmaster Percy to the stage, who will be evaluating Patricia's speech based on the content as well as the delivery. And for this session, it's something special. He is given 4 to 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay? Green timer, take note. Green, 4 minutes. Yellow, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. And red, 5 minutes. And of course, 30 seconds for Percy to wrap up. And now, let's put our hands together to welcome distinguished Toastmaster Percy. The stage is yours.
Thank you. And thank you, Patricia Yap. Hey, Patricia, what did you have for breakfast?
Oh, wow. I had a bread.
Really?
Boring stuff, bread, cheese and bread.
Cheese and bread?
Yeah.
How did you put that together? Like a slice of cheese
Yeah,
or a chunk
the
of
slice of
cheese?
cheese, yeah, on top of the bread and put it in the toaster.
Oh, how long? How
Maybe
long does it
just,
go?
yeah, just like 10 minutes.
That was not in the toaster for 10 minutes. How long was it in the toaster? Come on, I've done that. At 10 minutes, that
I
cheese is
know,
like
sorry.
that cheese has stuck itself to the wall of the toaster.
Yeah. It was a special kind of oven, so I just leave there with the timer. Maybe not 10, maybe just 5 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good. What'd you have for dinner last night?
Oh, that's very well. I had the rice. I had rice with vegetable. It's a vegetarian dinner. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you cook the rice last night or was it reheated?
Was in a restaurant.
It was in a restaurant.
Yes.
Very nice. What kind of vegetables?
Is the Chinese bok choy, the green beans, the bean curd, and the cabbage. Yeah. It's
Good.
the Hakka dish that's called Lai Cha. Yeah. It's green in color with the soup.
What's the best memory you have of being a child?
It cook like food from my mom.
Describe it for us.
My mom doesn't claim she's a great cook, but at the end of the day, all the children love her food. So I guess she has a super high standard of herself.
Good.
But always she does things to the best of her ability.
Now tell us point number 3 again. Your third point was?
The third point was to accept ourselves just as we are and have the bravery and the courage to share our story without being scared of being judged that we are not good enough. I mean, that's the clarity, the purpose that I have.
Everybody, would you send up a heart for Patricia Yap since we can't go up there and hug her right now? Keep it coming. 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 Thank you, Patricia Yap. So that goes to most of what I wanted to talk about today in the feedback was to let your pitch change. Where you're at right now, that's that authentic voice.
Okay.
I think we get up into our presentation voice and it's up here and I want to make a presentation and it's hard because you also only had 5 to 7 minutes, but in actuality, this is a keynote length speech. So you were trying to rush it. You were trying to take this much content and shove it into this much time. So it didn't have time to progress. That's okay. I have notes for you on the expectation that you'll have more time.
Okay.
But the first thing I wanted to do is to make sure that you understood how to use the tone in your voice. In that keynote, you have the ability to hit us logically, right? And emotionally, the logos and the pathos. When you get to the pathos, this is the voice you need, especially for point number 3. You can make your shifts. You go point 1, point 2, point 3. And a lot of times, everyone, we settle on point number 1, point number 2, point number 3. But this is probably the weakest thing we can do. Come on. Does your audience really need you to hold up 2 fingers to say it's point number 2? Come on.
Yeah.
But we all do it. We all do it. Yeah, we all do it. Me too. What you want to think about, not point number 1, 2, 3, but instead point number 3. Let them know I'm shifting. I'm shifting. Go from here to this is what I really want to say. Right? Use your voice, use your hands to refocus us. Point number 1. Hey, listen, I want you to think about, and so use those first couple of words. When you say point number 1, use those first couple of words to let us know this is the tone of this particular point. Is this to a Toastmaster group or not?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So the end result will be a Toastmasters group. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. Your gestures and physicality are very good. All right. Your gestures and your physicality are working very well. Your eye focus is working well. You're doing that within the Zoom really well. Interesting, and you don't necessarily have to talk about the particular moment, sorry about the time. But you can talk about your team. It's your team and it's your responsibility to your team. That's what a lot of leaders have, right? You feel that responsibility to your team. And that's really what you're trying to identify. 18 votes. Is 18 votes a little or is 18 votes a lot? I don't know. It's up to you to decide in your speech. Don't just give us a number. Tell us what the impact of that number is. Smedley, Toastmasters, in his speech, that was really terrific. good referring to the sun behind you. I think that was really terrific. At the very beginning, when you first talk about failure, I think that's where you want to spend a little bit more of your time. Again, I know you're going from 5 to 7 minutes to a keynote, so you have time to develop the beginning.
Okay.
Pose some questions. What is failure? Where have you failed? Let that sink in. Let that tone sink into us, so that this is not about your failure. This is about our failure. Right? You're just using your failure as a vehicle. It's really about my failure. Failure is part of success. I think that's a good phrase, but I think you've got to hit that a couple of times. Edison, when you talk about Edison, pull that number. How many times did he really fail? And there is a famous quote about Edison. There is a very famous quote. I didn't fail 1,000 times. I figured out 1,000 ways it doesn't work.
Yep.
Something like that. The third part, shift and lower tone. So decide for yourself, where is your vocal tone for 1, 2, and 3? And then for the end of it, for your very end, when you're trying to bring us back up, you've got to give us a sunrise tone, right? You gotta bring us down and then up, and then pop it right up. And Patricia Yap, I think those are all the notes that I've got. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Ferdy. Thank you.
Wow, Fuzzy, thank you for your valuable insight. I was wondering what she asked Patricia toast rate first. Well, maybe that is his style to continue what he's going to focus on. That's very well done. I'm sure all of you have learned something from Fuzzy, right? His style so different, not the evaluation, but the way he put in, and perhaps we can learn some tips from him, 1 or 2, and apply. Next up, this is the moment that we are anticipating and waiting for, the diving into a fun and interactive part of our meeting, the table topics session, where members and guests get the chance to speak impromptu, practice speaking, practice thinking on your feet, as well as shine in just a few minutes. Guiding us through this exciting segment is our topics master, distinguished Toastmaster Lim Ani. She's here to host the table topic session, and this is the opportunity for you to volunteer. I see some names on the chat, and I'm sure Ani will be doing very actively calling or even have volunteers to speak. So I leave this moment to Ani. Let's begin the session. Ani.
Hello, everyone. So today we have our theme, Power of Rising Again. And today our table topic, we will do it a different style. When someone speaks, the evaluator has to evaluate exactly after the speakers speak. And I have invited people to y'all to take up the challenge as the speaker and evaluators. But how no one take up my evaluators role yet. So what do I do now is I will just call up names before the speech begin, and I hope you will help me be the evaluators. So the timing for our table topic is like usual. So the green will come at 1 minute, yellow come at 2 minutes, and at 2.5 it will be red. Okay, and for our evaluator, you were given 45 seconds. The green light will come at 30 seconds. At 45, it's yellow, and at 1 minute, it'll be red. So can we all start now? All right. So we have the first, Sean. Sean Lee has offered to be the first speaker. So Sean, which number do you like? I have 7 questions.
Or may I get number 3?
Number 3. All right. Okay, number 3. This is the power of rising early. Are you a morning person? Are you a morning person, and how has it changed your life? I repeat, are you a morning person? How has it changed your life?
Can you tap the topic in the chat room?
Sure.
Yeah, because so long. What thing I challenge so long of the questions?
Are you a morning person?
Are you a morning person?
Maybe you just answer, are you a morning person?
Okay.
Means that, do you wake up early or do you wake up late?
This I can answer. Okay. Thank you for the topic, Master. Give me the question. Are you a morning person? How has it changed your life? Yes, I am a morning person because I have the dream. Future, I want to be a growth inspiring master. Why I have this? Because last time I joined the meeting, the master come here to talk with me. Sean, you have the most brain to stand in the table. You can go further and further. So when the teacher talk like this is inspired in my heart because I born in the poor family. So when I grow up, I face a lot of challenge. So every time I talk to my heart, I grow pro, never mind. When I have the discipline, have the dream, I must keep going, hard working to go up. Whatever this is the challenge, morning persons must wake up early and sleep early. So every person will say, this is give you a lot of challenge, but for me, challenge is give you to grow up, to inspire you, to let you going for achieve your goal. So here, Sean, to inspire all, please bring up your hands, talk to your heart. We can get up morning. We can have a discipline. We have the motivation to go on and on. Wherever you have the small police or small pun, wherever you must forever remember. Just in the Toastmaster, not only, you have the friends and Toastmaster classmates together to grow out together. Finally, conclusion. I am a morning person. Change my life to God to ever. Whatever now just have small little change. Thank you for the all people. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean Lee, for your inspiring speech. As I have forget to call up the evaluator, I will evaluate you for this topic. I love how you deliver, very energetic, and it really inspire everyone that yes, we must be a morning person. And to be a morning person, we must sleep early. I'm not sure whether there are people who can sleep late and wake up early. That's a bonus too. But then I believe that if we rest early and can we rest late but can wake up early, there's a bonus too. Great speech. I love how you really use your pitch of voice to inspire us. Thank you very much, Sean Lee. Next, I would like to call upon Patsy. Patsy, and the evaluator for Patsy will be Vicky. Vicky, can you be Patsy evaluator? Yes.
I'm the grammarian and art counter. Are you sure?
Can I? All right. Okay. Let's see which number you want. We have been 3 is taken.
7.
7. You want number 7. All right. I'll copy the question. Okay. What one small thing that you refuse to waste energy on anymore? I copy the question. What? Wait. 11. Ding, 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 ding. Number 7. Rise above pettiness. What one small thing you refuse to waste your energy on anymore? Over to you, Patsy. The question is in the chat box.
That is a very good question. We're talking about waste, energy waste. What do you think about the waste, the definition of the waste? Because waste of time. We all have a fair amount of time, 24 hours. We probably don't even have it's something called fairness. People born rich or some people born poor, but we do have a fair amount of time. So this is the most precious to waste your time. When God gives everyone this fair amount of time, my age, I have no time to waste. I don't want to waste my energy over those time spent on something and never get an answer for it. So what would that be? I would say something procrastinates. I'm thinking of wasting something that I can't do it. That's something that's ugly thinking to pull me down always, which means I have to be more optimistic, uprising to my spirit. Yes, I can do it. Dare to dream, dare to get, and dare to achieve whatever I used to think I am not good at. So what is the waste of energy? Is a negative talking to yourself, isn't it? So stop talking negatively. Negativity is not a good thing to do. What you have to do is change, switch way of the thinking. So stop wasting those negative thoughts. Talking positive and think positively. Session master.
Wow. Thank you, Patsy, for your sharing. Next, I would like to call Vicky to evaluate Patsy.
So this is my evaluation for Patsy. Firstly, your story on how to start to define the question is very interesting for me. Little people do that nowadays, especially when it comes to term like waste. What is waste? Does waste mean a good thing or a bad thing? What you call waste maybe is someone's treasure or a way to view time differently. Secondly, I like also the way that you speak with your gestures. It is very rich in emotion, and I see you try to use different tones even to achieve what you want to express. Some suggestion that I would like to give you is, for one, I think the good use of tone should be better when you change your pitch of your voice. What defines success? What is waste? Is waste that bad? So I think overall, your gestures and your tones are very rich. Using different pitch will definitely improve your speech by a lot. So back to you, table topic master.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you, Vicky. Next, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Alex Low. Toastmaster Alex Low, you have 7 questions. Number 3 and number 7 is already being selected.
Number 1, please.
Number 1. Number 1. Okay, number 1. Rising doesn't mean no failing. Share your best comeback story. Rising doesn't mean no failing. Share your best comeback story. Okay, I'll copy it to the radar. Rising doesn't mean no falling. Right.
When was the last time you experienced a failure in your life? The hardest failures I faced in my life was back in the time I was jobless for 3 years. I came back from China, 2 years working experience, and came back to Hong Kong. I sent out hundreds of CV, and I could not get a job interview. In those 3 years, I asked myself, my mom sent me to school, but I cannot come back with a job and support them. I doubt myself. I ask myself, who am I? When was the last time you asked yourself, who am I? You're redefining yourself, and this is the time to show that it's the time we had to stand strong again and find out who I am and who I could be. And from there, yes, I was lucky to find another job again and enter the job market. And from working as an officer, and now I'm in a global company and working in a global project. Never let your failure in your life define who you are. You are better than those failures. And those failures will define who you will be. Look up again next time you face something very bad in your life and you think, I don't know who I am. But look up and strict, and also find some Toastmaster in the group, and then they will help you to rise again, and you will become tenacious in what you are determined to achieve in your life.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alex. Oh, my bad again. I did not know. I did not call out whether any volunteer to evaluate our friend Alex Low from Hong Kong.
Okay, I'll volunteer to
Thank
evaluate
you,
Alex.
Wendy.
All right, thank you. So, Alex, I love the way you started off with your topic. You went to address the audience with a question, and that got us thinking, hey, have I failed before? And then you told your story about how you actually had a failure, a setback, not having a job after you came back for 3 years. Well, it's not 1, 2, but it's 3 years. And I love the tone. The tone that you set upon us was something very reflective that I, as an audience, could reflect towards what you are trying to address, what is your story. And I love the way you summarized it with how you made a good comeback and the tenacity that you had in not giving up. And your message was very clear. Failure is one step closer to success. And never give up, and how you did it by having your self-talk, self-reflection, and you made it again, rising up to failure. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Director Wendy, ever ready to help. And next we have Shan.
Yes.
Do you have anyone in mind to be your evaluator? I can let you
Yes.
pick.
That's okay for everyone. It's okay. Depend on you.
Okay, who haven't spoken? Janet, can you help to evaluate Shan? Yes, sure. Thank you. So Shan, what number would you want to choose? 1 to 7. 1, 3, 7 is taken out.
Number 2.
Number 2. Number 2. Okay. If you could rise and master one skill in 30 days, what would it be and why? If you could rise and master one skill in 30 days, what would be and why?
Okay. Thank you. First, I want to say that this question, such like if you have a superpower, what do you want? It's such like that question. But for me, I have a think about this question a long time. I have a think about this question because I think maybe superpower is not good for me. I just want to be a very regular person. So back to your question, if I can master some skill, what should I need to skill? What skill I should need to master? I think that is the same. I don't need to master by a period of time. I need to master a skill for a long time because it depends on myself to get the best power. I can understand what I fail, just like the topic of the scene. And I can learn rising again to get the power to master the skill. That is why I want to get the master of the skill. So I didn't have any answer because every skill depends on me. If I want to it, I will do it for my whole life. Thank you. Back to the Aline.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shan. So anything that you want to do, you will want to learn it and you do not put any limit to it. Next, I'll call upon our evaluator, Janette Ooi, to evaluate Shan. Over to you, Janet.
Thank you, Annie. Shan, you caught me amazed by answering the question not directly, but indirectly. Because the one thing I like about your speech is there is no time frame. 30 days doesn't matter. It's just your own control that you want to have the skill. And the skill can be numerous, which I was waiting for the one skill that you will share. But to me, you didn't share because your reason for the one skill can be coming in at any time and you will master it. So this is the positiveness in you that you share who will inspire others like me. I also like the way you presented your thought by taking some time in the beginning before answering it directly, just recapping the question and also put it in such a way there is no timeline. And that is to help you to buy time for you to transform your words as well as your speech thoughts. I like that. And one thing that I would like to suggest is maybe you can also use some vocal variety. For example, when you pause, you can just lower your voice and keep a suspense. After that, gear up again with the incredible tone of yours and help to create the ambience of positivity in us. Back to you, Ani.
Thank you, Toastmaster Janet, and thank you to all 4 table topic speakers and 4 evaluators. We learned so much from their inspiring and insightful evaluation. Thank you so much. I pass back the platform to Toastmaster of the Day, Janette Ooi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Annie, for your wonderful table topic session that you did it differently by pairing an evaluator and a speaker impromptu. Both are impromptu, even though it is just a impromptu table topics, but the evaluation part actually help us to think on the feet. That could also be one way of improving ourselves. And wonderful participation from all the guests as well as members in this meeting. Thank you so much, Ani. So before we end the session, there are two major elements in our meeting that we want to invite. Firstly, the grammarian, Vicky, to the stage to share with us who will give us good phrases, the area for improvement in terms of grammatical, and also words that inspire each of us, and also the filler words who we can take note of to improve our speech. Over to you, Vicky.
So the word of the day being used by Patricia, I think the only one that I thought. Did I miss out others?
Alex used the word tenacity as well as tenacious.
Okay, sorry on that. So the word of the day, Patricia and Alex. For my grammarian report, the quote that I like is by Patricia. Not in charge is taking care of people in your charge. There's a special twist on it. And physicality is the word by Ferzi. It means a quality of being full of energy and force. It's rarely that I hear that word, so thumbs up for that. The correction that I would suggest is you have the most grand to stand at the table. Is it? That means you have the most bravery and you get to stand at the table. Going should be replaced by striving. You are reaching for it. Finally, conclusion. You either say finally or my conclusion is ... And straight yourself should be, you should straighten your back or puff up your chest to express that you are determined on something. You caught me amazed should be I am amazed by. That is my report for the day. Thank you. And the R counter is for the table topic session. I've shown 2 repeats, Alex 1 repeat, Shan 1 and 2 repeat. That's all for me.
Thank you, Vicky, for sharing the details from the grammarian perspective as well as the R counter. 2 rows in that row, 2 perspective. Thank you so much. And before we move on to the last part, I also would like to welcome the timer, Franco, to deliver his timing report. Over to you, Franco.
All right. Okay. So today I just sent the summary of the timing report for today's meeting in the chat room, so you may refer there. Right. So for the prepared speech speaker, Patricia, wow, 7 minutes 29 seconds. 39 seconds. So just within the time. Okay, you're in dangerous zone. Okay. All right, and for the prepared speech orator, Discipline Toastmaster first C, 7 minutes 38 seconds. So obviously it's overtime, right? So for our table topic speakers, all of you are within the time. Congratulations. And for the table topic orator, For the first iterator, distinguished Toastmaster Ani, I'm so sorry. I am too a bit running chaos in my mind. I forget to time your iteration. Okay, I'm so sorry for that. But for the Vicky, Wendy, and Janette, all of you are no, Vicky and Wendy, you are within the time. All right, and for the Janette, you are over time by 31 seconds. Right, so this is my timer report. So back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Franco, and welcome, Alicia, on the meeting. Good to see you online. All right, you came in time for the group photo session. So let me welcome Shan to capture the group photo for us.
Yes, and just do here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it. And another one, just wait a moment. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay, back to the Janet.
Thank you, Shan, for capturing our wonderful faces in today's meeting. And now it's time to hear from our guests. We have Sakira. Would you like to share how you find this session? Convenient to talk? Are you there? It's okay. How about Sean?
Thank you, Toastmaster, to invite me for the presentation. This is our third time to join the English Toastmaster group. Actually, I felt I'm very affected, because all the Toastmaster standard is very higher and higher. Last time when I joined the table topic, the question is very short, but I also, why this question will create like this strength? Compared with Chinese, English level is more higher and higher. So today I'm very happy and can join here to learning with the Toastmaster, here the friend and the timer and all the friends. Whatever today is a holiday, but I seen in to join. Thank you a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean, for your heart-to-heart session with us. Well, this is what we do in Ardent Speakers session. Maybe perhaps some tips for the toast table topics. You may want to reword or rephrase your questions a little bit shorter, then will help the rest. All right, so that's about it. For now, I will hand over the stage to distinguished Toastmaster Patricia for the next session. That is the award presentation, role players recognition, and closing address. Over to you, Patricia.
Thank you, Janet. Very, very great. Very, very much attention and detail. And thank you so much for leading the team. Table topics pairs are ready. In the meantime, while waiting Sean to get ready, certainly just a few words. Oh, it's ready. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Yes, the power of rising again. Let us recognize our Toastmaster of the day, Janet. Yes. Okay, very quickly, let's take a photo. Yes.
And Patsy, can you take a photo for me? Just wait a moment. I try to pick up the picture.
Yeah. Can you spotlight Janet so I can take a photo?
And I cannot spotlight because I use the computer as a slide playing.
Okay. Can somebody?
Okay. We can't light, but we can still do some magic later on.
Okay. I got it. Janet, take a smile. Okay, wonderful. Then the next picture.
Good. Next. Best pair, Alex and Wendy. Congratulations. Yes. Let's spotlight Alex, Wendy. It's a great teamwork there. Congratulations. But all the rest of the 3 pairs, you were also equally impactful, effective. All right.
Wait a moment.
Yes. While waiting, do feel free. Alex, perhaps just 1 or 2 words from you while waiting. Yes.
I really enjoyed the meeting, short and concise, and everyone can speak. So very nice. Thank you for having me.
Sure.
And
Please
Chrissy,
come
thank
back.
you for
Yes.
sharing the
Yeah.
link.
Okay,
Yes.
look here. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, the role player poster, if it's ready. Thank you so much, Shan, for doing all this behind the scene work. Our club works really well because we have super dedicated leaders who are willing to serve. In fact, Shan has been our SA for the past 2 years. Yeah. Okay, great.
Wait a moment.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I got it. Wait a moment. Just wait a
Yes.
moment. Janette.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Look
we get
here.
ready.
1, 2, 3. Another picture. Just wait a
Okay,
moment.
everyone, you want to be a sun or a flower?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay.
Thank you. And of course, right, we are overrunning a little bit, but I still need to hear from Alicia. Yes, you brought your boy along, Taj. So Alicia, just a few words. I know we can do better with time in the next meeting, but yes, Alicia, we miss you. I'm so happy you're back. Yes, go ahead.
Awesome. Yeah, it's good to see everyone. So I've got the cat climbing all over me here because he wants to cuddle, and I should be able to come back next week.
Fantastic. So next week we are doing something special because some of our folks here, they work during lunch hour. So it's gonna be nighttime, 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Do mark your calendar. So from Bangkok time will be 7:30 to 8:30. We apologize for the different timing, okay? Because we have international guests and also members. That's why we are doing our best as well. So Advanced Treasure Island speakers, just very quickly, we have weekly Monday meeting. The rest of the month, that means the first, third, and fourth Monday are usually 12:30 to 1:30 Malaysian time. Only the second week, we do it at night, 8:30 to 9:30. All right. So with this, thank you so much for staying back. I won't hold you any longer. But if you would like to do some networking, yes, please stay back with this. Thank you, everyone, and bye-bye. All right, do stay back if you would like to say a few words or